Hello everyone, dear students. Today I will give the tips on how to face your annual exam. Right? All standard 12 students right now very busy for their preparations. So right now we will start how you will prepare from your chapters. We will start from haloalkanes, right? So in haloalkanes, what you will read, I will just tell you. You will start to know all the methods of preparation. You know MOP, from alcohols, right? From hydrocarbons, from unsaturated hydrocarbons, right? So you will prepare all these things. Then after this, you should prepare chemical properties. Then after completion of chemical properties, then you will prepare immediately the convergence. It is the most important thing. Another thing, all children, all students, you go through very clearly all in text questions, then solve the examples, then exercise questions. Then after completion, move to the next chapter, alcohol, phenol and ether. In alcohol, phenol and ether, you will go through all your methods of preparation, right? After methods of preparation, then you will prepare chemical properties, physical properties, and don't forget to prepare convergence, right? So this is the preparations of your alcohol, phenol and ether. Then you will move to the next chapter, aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. It is the most important chapter really, and it is a very interesting chapter also. So in this chapter you also prepare methods of preparations and chemical properties and physical properties, right, and convergence. Then you will move to the next chapter, that is amine, right? In amine chapter you also read all the methods of preparation, then all the chemical properties and physical properties. Then you will move to the next chapter, your biomolecules. In biomolecules you will prepare very carefully the from glucose what we will prepare, from sucrose what we will prepare, right? So after completion of this, then you will prepare carbohydrates, proteins and fats and their properties, right? So after completion of this, very carefully you will read exercise questions and in text questions and solve examples. Really it is not very difficult, my dear children. You have exam phobia, हाँ, आपको डर को हटाना पड़ेगा, बस इतना ही काम और कुछ नहीं. आप एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन से डरते हैं ज्यादा, प्रिपरेशन कम करते हैं. समझ में आया कि नहीं? तो आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ दिस, देन यू शुड गो टू द सॉल्यूशन चैप्टर. In solution chapter you will prepare first stoichiometry calculations. Then after stoichiometry calculations, then you will prepare all the concepts, Henry's law, Raoult's law, elevation in the boiling point, depression in the freezing point, cryoscopic constant, ebullioscopic constant. All of you go through this, right, very carefully, and you don't forget to do in text questions, solve examples and exercise questions, right? Exercise questions, once again I repeat, exercise questions. Then after completion of this, then we will go through the electrochemistry. You know, electrochemistry chapter, it is in physical chemistry, it is a very interesting chapter. Now the world is coming to electrochemistry, right? How the battery formation, right now the situation, basically the situation is EV era, electric vehicle situation is coming, right? So all of you go through all the chapter very fantastically, read Kohler's law and how to calculate lambda infinitive, right? Then you move to the Faraday's laws. All these things you go through very carefully. Then D and A block elements, same thing I will just tell you. In text question, solved example, exercise question. In text question, solved examples, exercise questions, right? Don't forget to do all these things. Then you will move to the next chapter, chemical kinetics. ठीक है ना? Chemical kinetics. In chemical kinetics, what will happen exactly? In chemical kinetics, basically, my dear children, you go through to find out the rate of reaction. Then the first order reaction, pseudo order reaction, second order reaction, you go through this very carefully, right? Then it is very interesting and very tricky chapter, right? And don't forget to do exercise questions, right? Then we will move to the D and A block elements. In D and A block elements, really In inorganic chemistry, it is very important aspect. In inorganic chemistry, go to the transition elements and inner transition elements. You just read the d block elements. In d block elements, the electronic configuration, general electronic configurations, right, and the complex formations, color formations, chemical properties, you read very clearly. Then you just move to the in-test questions, solved example and exercise questions, right? Then lanthanide contraction, all these things you just go through this. And I'll just recall once again one of the great chapter and interesting chapter, that is your coordination compound, right? Coordination compound. I repeat, coordination compound. In a coordination compound, you just know the nomenclature very clearly, very calmly. Then you just read isomerism, right? Then crystal field theory, right? CFT. You just read very clearly. This is the very general tips to you. Then you have very much time right now. Don't fear the examination. You just come and quietly sit and start reading once again your NCERT, then go through in-text questions, solve example and exercise question. Apart from these things, you just go through a very good or top 5 sample papers. In between top 5 sample papers, you just pick one sample paper just to see the previous year questions. But the previous year questions will help you the pattern of examinations, right? So today this much. I will come with you in my next video with a different kind of tips to meet your examination. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Have a great preparation. Thank you.